Hi, everyone. Hello, Broen. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. It is Friday, and we're gonna draw. And we're having lo-fi Christmas music in the background because I don't know if I have the energy for full-blown Christmas songs. Because the only playlists I had were like Mariah Carey starts off strong. So we're lo-fiing today first, and then we'll figure out how it continues. And I really hope I'm not getting as tired as last week. I was so tired last week after drawing just like for like 10 minutes. So if we're getting too tired, we're gonna switch to Silk Song. But I just hope that's not the case. Just hope that doesn't happen. And we're just gonna draw. That's about it. This is my very very rough sketch. I had an idea, and we'll see if I can make this happen. It's very out of proportion, way too buffed for now. But we'll figure it out on the way. That's at least the plan. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. Hope you had a good week. Hope it was not too stressful for anyone who celebrates Christmas. Getting all the Christmas presents and stuff. Because I was on Christmas shopping duty on Tuesday, and it was okay. I had worse, but I'm also a week earlier with getting Christmas gifts than I usually am. For I am usually someone who gets them like in the last week, a few days before or after. Not after, before. Not the day after. Hey, your Christmas gift. You get it 10 days after Christmas. No. I'm usually just very like I'm not someone who's like shopping a week before. Not shopping like a month before or something, because I never know what to gift and what to get people. So we need that extra stressful time to get good ideas. I don't know if that's the best way to go for it, but it works. That's how it goes. Usually, at least. Also, if you hear cats in the background, they are convinced that I can let the sun in the whole day, scratching at the window. But I cannot. I cannot control the sun, unfortunately. So they'll have to deal with it. But they do want to destroy everything because of that. But yes, I have now almost all my gifts that I need for Christmas. I have stuff for my mom, I have stuff for my brother, for Tiv. Holiday Nami drawing. Hello, Sunny. Yes, it's still very rough. I just put stuff on. Now we're gonna add some more detail to see if this works out. Way too buffed still. The shoulders are way too wide. Look at this. Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, holiday drawing. it's not like someone asked for Christmas elf last time. This is not a Christmas elf drawing, but I think it will look cool in the end. So I hope it's fine. But yeah, I'm super afraid that I like get super tired just like last Friday while drawing, because I have a little bit of problem getting really exhausted in like 10 minutes. Buff Nami. Yeah. It's not the intention though. But yeah, today is chilling day. And as I said, like I get the problem at the moment that I get like super tired super quickly when I draw, and I don't know why, and it's really annoying. Also, we have 2 new emotes. If you want to, like, if you are subscribed, you can see 2 more emotes now. That. Yes. We can be shiny Christmas tree. Oh, we're stabbing. There's nothing in between. I was posting them on Discord and I was like, it's a bit of a contrast, but hey, it works. Yeah, I was like just doing them. I was like drawing and then I go, that's fine. And then I was like, wait. But hey, it's all we're doing all the, you know, violence and non-violence, or we're stabbing the Christmas tree. It depends. Whatever you want to do. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good end of the week. Hello, Box! Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I was what did I do? Oh yeah, I farmed a bit more money in Silksong. You need so much money in that game to buy all the upgrades and tools and stuff. And I don't want to like stream for 2 hours how I run around, you know, in a particular region and like just farm money. So I did that off stream today. But I really want to continue play the game. I'm like, we made last time so much progress that I'm like super motivated now. But I also, yeah, the Steam, like, so okay. So what happened is the Steam recap came out, right? With like, here, this is the games you've played. This is how many achievements you got. And all of that stuff. And I have... Mine is very, how do you call that? Very simple. For the most played game in the first 4 months of 2025, it is Warframe for me. Because I had a very big Warframe phase. And I basically just played this. Then I have 3 months absolutely doing nothing. And then I'm back to Hunt Showdown with other people. It's really funny. You get like a graph. Wait, I gotta look where my graph is. You get like a graph how much you've played in percentage around over the months. I really like the Steam recaps. Wait, I'll show you my playtime per month. This is how my year is going. I thought it's really funny. So, what is purple? Rimworld, I think. No, Rimworld is gray. What's purple? Wait, I gotta check what purple is. But so green is Warframe. The bright green is Warframe. You see, February, March, and April I played Warframe. And then comes May, June, and July, and I just didn't play anything at all. Basically. And then comes red, which is Hunt Showdown. And blue, Silksong. But Silksong is a stream game, and I don't stream so super long. So I don't play that much. In comparison. But I really thought it's funny. The different phases. It's like one thing after another. It's not like, you know, I've seen like from friends the stream recaps, and like obviously, of course, you play like one game after another, but like there's more going on usually, you know. And it's either Warframe. It was Warframe. There's Hunt Showdown, Silksong. Yeah. And then here, there's summer. In summer, we don't play games. But no, I think I like, and I think I know what happened in that phase where I didn't play anything. That was a phase where I was just drawing. And I kind of want to get back into that rhythm I had then, because right now drawing is like it was very taxing to draw the last few weeks, and I like felt very unmotivated. And you know, just like I don't know, a drawing low. And in the summer I had like the super drawing time after my surgery, I think it was. And I kind of want to get back into that. It was really nice. I got like a lot of drawings done. And right now I can't like finish anything, which is very sad. I have still one sketch request for FBI with Inami howling to the moon. Thank you for the lurk, Alphametic. And I am so not, I don't know how to do it, but I want to do it. I don't know if that makes sense. So like, if I don't draw for a while, like you fall out of the rhythm. At least for me, I fall out of the rhythm. So I gotta get big into it. And that's what I'm trying to do. I feel that, yeah. Like, the thing is that it's not like that I didn't draw at all. Like, it wasn't like not touching the pen or something. But it's like if you draw a lot and do like drawings and studies and like, I don't know, an hour a day. If you have more time, obviously more. Or like if you have less time, less. But like doing like the 10 minutes to an hour a day. And you'll feel so comfortable drawing. Even obviously if not everything works out, right? But for me, it's like I feel way more comfortable doing stuff. And now I'm kind of out of that, and it's kind of hard to get back into that. And I don't know why, but that's what we're tackling here today. Even though we want to play Silksong, we gotta draw to get back into drawing. I have so many ideas. I have made a list with all the stuff I want to draw and all the ideas I have, and I also want to do them and not just only talk about them, you know. So we gotta get back into it. That's the plan. Slowly but surely. But yeah, other than that, I really enjoy Silksong at the moment. It's really a lot of fun. The Clockwork Dancers were my favorite boss fight for now. And finally getting somewhere. I really underestimated though how long the game would take. I was like, I mean, I don't. Maybe I remember it wrong. That could very well be. But I thought like like Hollow Knight, the first one, was like a 20 to 30 hour game. Maybe I remember that wrong, and maybe I took way longer for that too. But like in my mind, that was like 20 to 30 hours, and I am at what, almost 60 for Silksong. I'm not even in Act 2, in Act 3. Which I thought is very... It takes a lot longer. At least for me. Maybe that's because I'm bad? That could be. But there's so much to explore. I love it. A very long game. Yeah. Like, I didn't expect that to be that long. But it's a lot of fun. Like, the thing why I didn't play Hollow Knight anymore after like finishing it and doing some of the DLC content is because there is just nothing more to explore. My favorite part is like, my favorite part in Hollow Knight is the I think it's the Metroidvania thing, like where you like just run around and explore every corner and find a new area here, find a new stuff there. And like at some point, obviously, that just is over. That's like 3 Phoenix Wright games long. We're measuring in like 9 Phoenix Wright games. Oh god, that reminds me. When I was in school, we had like a little shop in the school, because we weren't, like, when you are below a certain age, you weren't allowed to leave the school ground. And then there was a little shop in there where you could buy like some food, and one cookie was 10 cents back then. So everything was measured in cookies. Like, didn't matter what you got, it was measured in cookies. Like, you get 10 cookies for that. It's many cookies, yeah. I don't know why this became a thing, at least in my... Like, when I went to that school, I'm pretty sure that's different now, but everything was measured in cookies. My rent is thousands of cookies worth. Yes! And also the cookies like got more expensive rather than the cookies. Like, the cookies got more and more expensive over the years too. So it was like, and now I think they're banned. I think, okay, so when I was in school, that's when I was like not allowed to leave the school ground. It was like until the 10th grade or something. So that's been 15 years? Kind of like that, yeah, about that. And in the time I left the school, because I graduated, apparently cookies have been banned, and the shop is only allowed to sell healthy stuff now. Which makes sense. That's fair. But it's a bit funny. Because that's where the cheapest of the cheapest cookies. You gotta imagine, like, they had like this chemical taste as the like, not as bad as the cake they sold, but like I don't know if that's if anyone has like a comparison, but like when you like you go into a grocery store, and they have like these really, really cheap packages of cake, like just like €1. I mean, no longer, but back then. And they sold a slice for 30 cents. for 30 cents. That must have been a great amount of money they made with that. That happened to Canadian schools too. They don't have curly fries in the cafeteria anymore, apparently. Oh no. Oh yeah, for North America, probably the Hostess brand sweets are equivalent. I don't know. It's like not even like it's a discounter brand like here, where it's like really that they have like a, I don't know, and they sold those, and it tasted like, you know, chemicals. I don't know if that's the right word, but like that's how we compared it. Okay, this looks way better with hair. I'm happy about that. Cafeteria, we had the brownies smell like Play-Doh. yeah, that's fair. That's kind of correct. That's about them. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh no, wrong layer. Yeah. No, was wonderful. So everything is measured in cookies. You guys ate weird shit. Hi, Sunny. Hi, Sun. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. That was what school is like. Okay, so when I grew up, cafeterias for us was not really a thing. We had one where some kids went to, but my parents thought it's very sus, so they never gave me money for that. So we had that shop, and I cooked at home when I came home. Bitter Pill! Oh, such amazing art! Thank you! Like, we're still in a very early stage of this Christmas illustration, but I think it has the potential to look very cute in the end. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a great Friday. Doing good, just drinking a lot of water. Oh no, are you still sick, Eisen? Or did you drink less yesterday? That's the 2 reasons why people drink a lot of water. Either they're hungover or they're sick. Even though we all should drink water. For being sage, it looks so great. Thank you. Trying to make that work. Still sick, yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. It's like everyone is sick. It's so rough. Wolfart. Hello, Tauros. I'm a cat, not a wolf. But I hope you're doing well. It's a cat, not a wolf. Bitterpill, don't believe them. If they tell you I'm a wolf, I am not. I'm a cat. Sponge Violet, hello. Yeah, hello. Who said that? Yeah, hello. It's Hololive, right? I don't remember. Never heard you meow, so you must be a cat. Oh, that's such a lie. Every time you played a clip when I was on your channel, you have every time the same fucking clip. I'm not a wolf. I'm a cat. Meow. Every time. How are you? I'm doing okay. I am managing energy levels. But no, I'm like technically good. Like I have all my Christmas gifts except for 2, but those I can get on the internet. Like that will be like how's it called? Gift cards kind of thing. Because I needed to think about like a gift for my father, which is kind of complicated. Look at them shoulders. Yeah, they're too wide, I know. We gotta fix that. I'm not that buffed. I wish, but I'm not. Hello, Fallen. How are you doing? How's your Friday going? Hope it's going well. I like them. Yeah, but I got a little bit too much, you know. We gotta find a bit more balance here. get ripped. Oh, I wish. That lat pull works wonder. God, that lat pull was so bad. Like I was this year, I had a very, very bad fitness, like gym experience where I had like booked a personal trainer thing, and they were just basically saying, yeah, I don't care. Just do your thing. And didn't show me how the stuff really worked. And then it was just awful. But the lat pull thing is awful. Thank you for the hydrate, Raga. Thank you. What? Yeah, that was really, really unfortunate because that was I was at a boxing gym years ago, which I then had to stop because of health stuff. And I went back there because they have a gym and like boxing training, so you could like do both in one, which would be incredibly cool, you know? And I made a contract again because I knew them, and I was like, yeah, it will be great. Because it worked last time, so I was like confident. And I went there and made like a personal trainer thing, and they were so mean. And were like, yeah, I don't know, just look at the stuff yourself. That's the best how you can train, and I don't really care. And like I was like, yeah, because I have problems with my arms, right? So why I stopped back then. So I needed to like a personal trainer to tell me like what can I do how so I can strengthen my arms without overloading them so they get like inflamed again. Because it helps if I get more muscle against the inflammation and pain stuff. But I need to do it right. So that's why I booked that. And that guy was such an ass. I'm sorry, but I can't tell this otherwise. And it was so awful that I wrote an email afterwards, a complaint, a formal complaint to that studio. And it's not a big studio, like there's not a lot of people there, that I was very disappointed and I really don't want to come back, but I am now stuck in this contract, right? So they please annul my contract because this was so awful. No need to be sorry, be angry. No, I was like, let me out of this. And they were like, really, like, this was very funny because they forgot to, like, you know, when you like CC an email, you put it in BCC. Is it BCC in English too? I don't know. But in that one, you don't see, like, not everyone gets the email of your internal things going on, right? They didn't. And I saw this going everywhere. This guy went to like their HR thing, like their one person who was like HR, one person who was like the boss of the whole thing, and like everywhere. Like, and I was like, and then they let me out of the contract. Never had to pay anything. I never have to get back there again. So that's good. So you basically needed rehab. So yeah, all that is warranted. Yeah, like I needed like, the thing is, what made me so angry is that I asked beforehand, right? Because you can't like just assume that every gym knows what to do with that. So I wrote an email beforehand. Hey, I have this problem with my arms, so I will need help, and can you give that to me? And they were like, yeah, of course, because we have our personal trainers are like knowing, like a lot of people come with like knee pain or whatever pain, and like know what's going on. And I was like, nice, dope. We're doing this. Your voice sounds so familiar. Did I have a different model? I did have 2 models beforehand, yeah. I don't know if you ever like saw one of those. I have no idea where they are though. Do I have an old model? Wait 1 second. Maybe I'll find it. This one? This one, but not. Oh, yeah, this was the one before. Hello. It's Shy Lily's real voice. What? No. I am not Shy Lily. This was the alt model, but it doesn't work better. It's not configured in any kind of form. Oh, I remember. Yeah, that's the first one. No, that's the second one, not the first one. The first one I don't have here right now. Because that's really old. We're going back. Oh, Shy Lily. Just naming German VTubers. That's fair. That was me beforehand, and now I'm this. And I also have like Christmas, the VTube Studio Christmas outfit stuff on. Like the little deer horns, and they fit very well. Like, oh no, like if I turn too far, they don't. Oh no, they're not locked anymore. Fuck, I broke it. No, they work kind of well. Love it. Thank you. Oh, Shy Lily. No, I'm not. But yeah, that was my little gym membership story for this year, which was really unfortunate because I was like, what is so makes me so angry is I was there before and they were really nice. And I also wrote that email, right? I asked, can you do that for me? And then they are like, yeah, obviously, of course. And then bullshit. Yeah. Enough ranting. It's fine. Been meaning to ask how big is the cosplay community out there, because there are so many that I've found that, and they're all based out of Germany. I don't know. Like, I know at least 3 people that cosplay. And I don't know a lot of people. So I guess it's kind of big. Well, Christmas Inami. Yes, hello, Andreas. Never enough. More ranting, right? Yeah, that's a lot. It's like, I know at least 3 people, and I know in like overall people I know 10. So 30%. No, but I do, like, it's becoming more and more a thing. Like, when I was in school, it wasn't that big. But now, like, every, like, if I ever go out and meet people, I meet at least one person who does it. Every time I see VTubers, they're either German or Canadian. Maybe it's a time zone. Hello. I'm so sorry. Do you see people Naruto running on your commute? No, no, I don't. The Naruto run was in when I was way small, like way smaller, way younger. But that kind of fell out of fashion here. I think. Time to make it hip again. Yeah, no, I think we're good. But I did love, like, okay, so there was a magazine here. I have no idea what it's called. That had like anime accessories in it, and like had like tests, you know, like all of that stuff. We're still hip and cool, right? Yeah, obviously. You know what my wonderful fiance said to me 2 days ago? Oh, right. In January, you're approaching your 40s. Thanks. Thanks. Very nice. But yeah, magazine. Cold Hand of Death. Very charming indeed. Yeah. That's how it goes. He's not wrong. But to be fair, we're all approaching our 40s and our whole life until we're 40. Then that's kind of over. But yeah, we're still cool and hip. Don't worry about it. Obviously. I have an idea. I don't know if this is probably completely just my mind, but why the cosplay community could be a big thing here is, like, we have Carnival, right, where we like dress up like from November until February, and then in February, like, the big is the big celebration, at least here. People dress up and like it's a lot of stuff. Maybe that like takes over to cosplay, culture-wise. Not me, I'm staying away from my 40s. I'm aging backwards. I miss my niece. My back probably agrees so that everyone is like, hello. Ah, yes. Time stops for no one. But yeah, like how I grew up, like costume parties were like a big thing. Like in general. So maybe that just went over a little bit. So the cosplay community is kind of big here. But I don't know. That's just the thought. Okay, we need to make this a bit even less. So cosplay came from Germany. No, that's not what I mean. But it's like it's easier accepted, maybe. If that makes sense. I don't know how this is in other countries though. So maybe that's like in every country a thing. And I'm like, I'm just German. So I don't know. Boo, say something positive about yourself. I'm a cat. Hello. So your culture was kind of prime for it. I see. At least that's how I see it, maybe. I'd love to cosplay, but I have 2 left hands, so it's difficult. I have one colleague at work. She's LARPing, like live action role playing, and she hates crafting. Absolutely hates crafting and like doing anything. And she's like doing some stuff, but she is like staying super simple and is like her words, yeah, like if you don't like crafting but like, you know, dressing up and like cosplay or like do larps, you just gotta spend some more money. Like, okay, oh well, that's unfortunate. So it's not impossible, but I've learned if you can't do it yourself, you just gotta buy, and that's really expensive. That's what I learned. I was going to say you just need the money. Alas, we found the next problem. That's fair. Hope you're doing well, Heal, by the way. Nowadays, there's those ready-to-wear stuff if you want to dress up as your favorite character. Yeah. Like, apparently, they start selling the outfit of Mayoshi. Oh. Yeah, I think you can definitely do it. It's just I don't know if it's just expensive, but it can be expensive, definitely. I have always like I always like thought about if I want to cosplay or not, but I don't think I would want to. I don't like dressing up much, so that's the thing. But I do think like would love to learn how to sew. Sewing? Sewing? Damn it. What is the English proper word? Because I when I was Christmas shopping on Tuesday, my brother wished for 100% cotton socks. So I was looking for that. And start the grandma hobby, learn how to knit. Yeah, I mean that's also fair. I would like to make my own shirts and stuff. Knitting is cool, yeah, obviously. Like everything you can make yourself is like incredibly cool. Like I went into like clothing stores, right? In the cities to find 100% cotton wool socks. And I always have the same problem going to stores. And I'm like always looking at the stuff and I'm like I don't like any of these. And the fabric is usually like if you are in affordable stores, the fabric is usually shit. The like there's strings like opening already, and it's like it can't be that hard to learn how to sew, right? So that's a thing I recently came up with again. Like, nothing super complicated, right? Yeah, exactly. It can't be that hard, right? And then like you're crying. No, I don't think it's super easy to learn, but I don't think it's like impossible. So I was like, But sewing machines are expensive. But here comes the point. Who has a sewing machine in her basement? Me, because that's the one my grandma had, and what is it? Uh when she died, I got it. What are these patterns? Oh, yeah. So I have the stuff, like, I don't have obviously strings and fabrics, but I do have that thing. The most expensive, no, I don't know if the most expensive, it's badass, huh? It's a good one because my grandma knew how to make things, and I technically, she taught me how to use the thing, but honestly, that's been so long since I can't do it anymore. Inheriting a sewing machine. Yeah. Grandma's sewing machine got to look cool. Oh no, that's like a very basic one. The cool looking one my mom kept. Because like I got the actual like functional one, but like my mom, for decoration purposes, took the really old one that where you have like to pull, like, to, what is it? Wait, I need to look up the word because my English fails me in this. There is a crank. There's a crank on it. You gotta crank it so it moves. And it looks super cool. I would put that in my flat if I had the space for decorations. But my mom kept that because she was like, this looks so cool. I keep it. And it's my mother, so it's mine. I'm like, okay, fair. Oh god, my father used to have one of those too. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's a super useful thing to like learn, right? In general. But I also heard, like, I had a friend who was doing that, and she was like, yeah, but like fabric, buying actual fabric is like super expensive. I think we still have one of those at home. I feel like that's a thing people really have still. Don't know if it still works. Ours does work. I know that. Be all dark and whisper, it will be mine soon enough. Oh, I hope not. Oh, my mom has so much stuff. But she's been sick, like, she got 2 times the flu now, like in the cup in like 6 weeks. So that's all unfortunate. And she's not getting younger. Like, that's like a thing, you know, you always look at your grandparents and be like, they're old and they're getting older. But then you look at your parents and they're getting older too. That's very, very weird. I don't like it. Like, it's not that bad yet, but you just realize it at some point, and it's like, ooh. Well, that worked better at some point. Time is evil. My dad just started having the health problems. Like, the thing with my dad, like, I don't have the best relationship with my dad, so I don't see him a lot. But every time I see him, he like ages about 10 years. And like, at least it looks like it. If you want to, maybe you can try look up for makerspaces. Usually they have sessions to teach people how to make stuff. Oh, yeah. I went to learn Tattoo World personally. That's true. So we have 2 spaces where you can learn this stuff, actually. Like, for us, we have something called Volkshochschule, which is basically just a school for everything. Like, a lot of people can like go there and say, I would do a course for X or Y. and then you can learn a lot of stuff, and for a relatively cheap price. That's the good stuff. It depends obviously on what you're doing. So sometimes material costs can be really high, but like the course itself is like I think it gets money from the government to be like affordable, so you can like learn stuff. And yeah, makerspaces are here integrated into libraries often, so they are like free. Does he still have the burger place? No, he's we moved on from that. It was a thing of 2 years. Now he's I don't know what he's trying to become now. He has a new plan now. No burgers, no burgers, no. But he still has all the stuff for it. So Christmas dinner will be very tasty because he has like all the industrial oven stuff still. Because he wanted to like okay, so my dad has the thing. He didn't like he wanted to sell the stuff, but it's used now, so the price is reduced, right? So people would offer him obviously less money than he spent on the stuff. And he's like, no, I want more. And if they're not gonna buy it for the full price, then he just keeps it. So he kept all the stuff, which is very tasty for us at Christmas. But yeah, makerspaces would be a good thing. Like I wanted to like learning how to sew is like definitely a thing where there's courses for. I'm pretty sure. That could be an idea. If it's like reachable from my location. Or I buy a book and suffer through it. I could make like cushion, like how's it called? The things you put on cushions. I think that's a good starting point. You know, it's just a square. Like we don't start with t-shirt, obviously, because then I would be like lost. That's a good starting point. Yeah. And I can make my own cushion things that have names that I am absolutely my brain is not working today. And my brain is never working, you know that. Can you translate that for me, please? Something went wrong. Please try again. Okay. Pillows are also nice to begin with. You can also make them extra fluffy. That's true. Okay, something broke. It's your age. It's the age. Almost. I'm almost approaching my 40s. It's over. Okay, my internet is not loading again. I had a super problem yesterday with Twitch. Like I was watching Aizen and Sunny, and my internet like broke all 5 minutes. It was so bad. I was so angry because I couldn't like actually see things. Half of the time I had to like reload. I think that's why I didn't like your trick, Eisen. That's why I think never like got with it, because I think my internet was just fucked yesterday. Want a glimpse of your future? Your internet also objected. What is the glimpse of the future? Do I really want that? I'm not sure. Also, like, okay, so yesterday on Eisen's stream, we went like you went into an interesting direction with things. So it came back to the rice purity test. I don't know if anyone remembers that. And then who was it in your? I think it was Luna who was like, "I'm gonna do this test, right?" And Akoji was it? And they all are in the 90s. And then I'm there, like I made the test and I'm like in the 39 and I was like, what's going on? And then I was like, oops, what happened here? One day you're going to be walking around, Tiff will be like, when did the floor get so noisy? Then you'd just be like, it's just my bones. Great. No, I was like, Luna was like, yeah, I have a 94. And I was like, I have a 39. And I'm thinking, like, what? Oops. I was very interesting. Because I was like, oh. And then I didn't know what to say. And then I said nothing to this topic anymore. Oh, I remember the period. Yeah, I remember us talking about it. Like, you can, like, if you had, like, one partner, you can, like, answer to a lot of questions, yes. And then your score gets down. Yes. But I was there and I was like, 39. I was like so confident. And everyone is like, what the fuck? And it's like in the 90s and you were like in the 70s. And I was like, oh, what? What's going on? And then I didn't say anything anymore. Because it felt weird. Is it that's not the right pattern. Damn it. Especially when you get old, you start doing weird shit and keep it interesting. I'm not sure. Oh, could be. I just know with the test, like a lot of this, I drew the wrong pattern. I'm sorry, I'm gonna reset the pattern. Because it's like a heart-shaped pattern. And I wanted this. I just have the thing of this with this test, like the purity test had like this, like at least that one is like a lot of combined with like taking drugs and stuff. And I never did that. So I'll never get any points with that, but I do have a fiance, so you know. That kinda ends there for a lot of stuff. How do we do wool patterns? God damn it. So much for it can't be that hard to sew, right? I mean, that's knitting, that's different. Okay, well, I think I'll take this. I think this looks more interesting, actually. But yeah, that was my experience yesterday in Eisenstream, and Sunnystream didn't load like afterwards, which was very sad because I think she finished Phoenix, like one of the Phoenix Wright games, and I didn't figure out anything because it was like kept on loading, you know? Very sad. But yeah, how did I get here? I don't remember. Oh, we're coming up with an ad in like a minute, like a bit more than a minute. So be prepared. I'm gonna get up and stretch and hydrate and walk around a bit so I can continue on going. In just a bit. Yeah. Like everyone walk around if you're sitting like me permanently. Thanks for the save, Eisen. Obviously I've saved before the stream. Don't worry about it. Reminds me of a talk I had with the youngsters. Oh, with the youngsters. That's such a dad thing to say. You are a dad, but that is a very dad thing to say. So, I'm not prepared. Prepare yourself. We're having a break for walking around, hydrating, and stretching. So, I'll be back. Welcome to the Be Right Back screen. Enjoy this wonderful fan art while... Wait. Oh, no, it was working. Okay, never mind. And thank you for the hydrate. So, I'll be right back. Hello, hello. Welcome back from the ad break. Hello, Tunis. Thanks for staying. Thanks for sticking through the ads or just waiting. Okay, so what? They were asking about the kinky sex, and I was like, all sex is vanilla unless you're willing to invest in real estate. What do you mean? I don't know if I can follow. But yeah, thank you for staying. We continue on drawing patterns as that was not the goal. I didn't want to like just draw patterns today, but I do struggle with them, so you know. That's what we're gonna do. Like shit costs money and you need space. That's true. It really depends what you want to do, but yeah. Although there's very practical stuff for small spaces, don't worry about it. But yeah. Invest in things like a swing. Oh, in everything that's kind of a piece of furniture. You're like, you know, you need the space and everything to like actually use that stuff. Like a swing, you may actually need to contract it to make sure shit doesn't bring the roof down. Yeah. See, you need space. That's true. Now it's like I won't argue with that. That's true. Like my ass doesn't have a swing room. Why not? Why don't you have a swing room? Is the question we should ask. Okay. Invest in your dreams. Uh-huh. Follow your dreams. Buy that swing room. Why going to college so I can afford a sex dungeon? Yep. I mean, to be fair, I'm not like there's sure people who do that. Get that credit card, swipe that card. Could swipe it for gacha or for recreational furniture. It's up to you. We are a very say-so stream. Don't worry about it. Why not both? Ah, you gotta swipe 2 cards then, probably. Don't want to do your gacha and your sex dungeon on 1 card. That would be weird. Guess what, Inami? Save! Thank you for the save! I will save. I still think the shoulders are too wide. Gotta make ourselves a little bit slimmer. I also don't know if we're gonna finish this until Christmas. I'll say that right now. Our Halloween illustration also came out a week after Halloween, so there's a good chance that this is gonna happen again. But I try to make it like elegant for once. For I am not very elegant as a person, but I can make maybe an elegant drawing. So I picked like gold and black, and like this is like a feather thing, you know, as an accessory. It looks elegant, thank you. And then we have a golden frame around it. That's the plan. But yeah, I don't. Where were we? For the break. Purity tests. Things people do, I guess. And me feeling out of place in I's chat because I'm like, oh, what? What is happening? Oopsie. But yeah, I hope my stream is consistent today because my internet was like really shit yesterday, and I was like, why? The you know what the really annoying part was? Tiv's internet was perfectly fine, just mine was fucked. Windbreaker, thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Hope you have a good start to your weekend. You know Romper, right? No? Do I? Romper. Google, help me. Aha. It is a piece of clothing. I never heard that term. I know how they look like. But I never knew that that is what they called. Okay. Now I know. So the wife wanted to try it out and be different from her usual. Oh, and how did that work out for her? Did she feel comfortable? Dun, dun, dun. So we went to the store and she tried one and she was just commenting out loud. Oh no. Through the whole store. So everyone could know when she thinks of the thing. Great. Uh-huh. Always a good time. Yeah, that shoulder size works better. Way less buffed. Sorry for everyone who likes broad shoulders. You don't have them yet. Oh, looks nice. Wait, how do you go to the bathroom? You have to take this off to shit? You have to be full naked to shit? Yup. That's kind of the thing with onesies, right? They are very comfortable, I heard. But going to the bathroom, all comes off. I don't own one, so I don't. Oh, I did want, like, I did have a summer thing. Right. No, that was really weird. Panskull never needed to think of such things, it's true. I had one that was very comfortable, though. I really liked that one. But going to the bathroom was very weird. You just take everything off. And it's like, okay, that's weird. Well, look cool. It was very, very, very airy. Very nice for summer. In your house, I guess it's cool, but public bathroom got to feel a bit awkward. I mean, you've got a bra on, at least I do, so it's not that awkward. I mean, it's still awkward, but it's fine. But yeah, it is a bit of a, you know, kind of, you take more off than usual. But they are very comfy. I don't know. I don't like. I didn't think about that. If we're drawing this on stream, like if I'm drawing this on stream, this will be like, ah, yes, we're drawing one pattern after another. I forgot. I also forgot that I gotta pay. Like, you know, I really like the aesthetic of wool knitted clothing. But man, drawing this stuff. I guess there's a brush for it, probably. I don't have one though. Yeah, we continue on with something else. Going back to this. Texture to the max. Can actually just, because this is also very sketchy, I can just take this over. Erase what we don't need. Yeah, as I said before, I'm like super on time with Christmas gifts. I almost got everything except for 2 gift card thingies, which I can just get easily from home, which is super nice. Everything else I have, and my wallet cries. But I do get money back from my brother, so that's good. Just got done. Nice. See, I'm super early this year for my for me. So good. God, I gotta work on that face. Okay. How do these feather things with lies? What do you mean lies? What is lies? What are we lying? I am not lying. I gotta save me an image. God, this woman looks not happy. It's from like, you know, just bought the last thingy today. Just gotta wrap it all up. Nice. Kept in reason this year. Last year Christmas was 2K, but no. Not that much. But oof. Where here? This is from like a costume store. Look at that smile. The smile of happiness. Not just gifts, but all the the holiday shit in our Disneyland trip hotel. Yeah, that makes sense. Like if you're like on a actual like away and doing a trip. That is totally fair. No, I gotta wrap my stuff up and but then I have everything. I think. I hope I didn't forget anything. It really depends if I have to get something still, if my brother got what he said he's gonna buy, but that is always a question we find out a day before Christmas. So, you know. Not yet something I know. But we budget this year. My wife had 1.5k, so yes, 3.5k for holidays. Holy shit. That's a lot. I mean, if you're doing sorry, it was a sneeze. That's a lot of money. But are you doing a Disneyland trip again? Like, are you going somewhere? Or not this year? Thank you. Sorry, that was an unexpected sneeze. It came. This was an ambush. Oh, an ambush. I gotta. Okay, so sorry. I played D&D on Saturday. I had my D&D session. I was so nervous about. I prepared so much stuff, and I made little like paper things of our heroes and monsters and stuff. And I did prepare like a one shot that was way too much for one play, but you know. And our first combat was against little now, did you raise the dragon? The dragon, there was no dragon yet. We see if there will be a dragon at some point, but there is like little plant thingies because they're level 1. Like I am very limited in monsters that don't kill them. And I have like there's little plant monsters. I am the dragon. Rah! There's little plant monsters that are not that dangerous, but they are dangerous for level 1 characters. And they are very stealthy. So I was so proud of my combat because they look like bushes, like little twigs of like bushes of twigs. It was an ambush and it worked. Dragon with a knife. Yes. All right. For anyone who's subscribed and hasn't seen it, maybe we have 2 new emotes. We can now like stab things and like things and shiny lights. I have finished 2 more emotes. Yes, I think it's going to be like 500 this year because of how good we've been money-wise. Nice. Not wolf with a knife, exactly. Yeah, we can stamp. Cat stab. Like I said it in the beginning of the stream, like I uploaded with a bigger version on Discord so you can see it. And it's like the duality, what I upload of emotes in one after another, you know? Shiny Christmas tree lights, yes, and stabbing. Why was I not told of the stab? I'm sorry. There's another emote now. You can stab. Heal would disagree. Heal got stabbed. That's just what's happening. But yeah, I finished 2 more. It's just from the original planned one, 7 more to go. And I'm not a professional emote maker, an emote artist, so they are. I'm doing my best, but I think they came out quite nice. Especially the stabbing one, I think, is getting the point across of stabbing. Looks really good though. Thank you. Why do they look so good then? Liar. No, I'm not. I have wonderful help from Nyx by this, like with this. Nyx is like, you've got to make it bigger. This knife is not big enough. Bigger. Make a big knife. It's an emote. Have grown? Nope. Still not even 160 centimeters since I've been 14. That's a lie. No, but art-wise, that's true. It's a lot better. I talked about this earlier. Like Steam recap is here, and I showed this like earlier. Like this is my playtime, my average playtime per month. Boo is going to make a short joke. I was faster. And you can see it's one thing after another. Fritzy Real, hello, welcome in. It's one thing after another. I've played Warframe. This is green is Warframe. Played Warframe. The beginning of the year. Red is Hunt Showdown, which I play with friends. And then there's Summer. Summer I only drew. I was only drawing it summer, and I kind of want to get back in there to be to get back into a good drawing routine and stuff. So we gotta get a little bit out of our oh god help CAD. Hope you're doing having a great Friday, Fritzy. And Striker, why are we getting sprayed, huh? You can still be just will haha after. Was that a short joke? Yeah. The summer where it drew a novel by yeah. I don't know, I just felt like it. Hi, Striker, no worries. Hope you're having a wonderful Friday. Hi, welcome in. That was a Vega quote. That's true. That is correct. I don't know, it just came up in my mind. It just happened. Megan Sag, yes. I'll probably still be here. Okay, now that we made the shoulders slimmer, we gotta fix the hands and arms and everything. I don't know where this came up. What does he say before that? A short what that, and then he says like, was that a short joke? Vega is very self-conscious. I don't know what he said. Small Inami with evil hat soon. Is that a short joke? I have, like, from my old model, I still have the wonderful Inami model by Sunny. Fritzy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you enjoy your time here. Wait, I still have it. Do I have it here? I think I have. So this is what Sunny made us. Oh, even with blanket. Haha. See, but this is the old model. So this is made by as a base with the old model. But see, I can be small. Hello, poor Vega. Oh no. I can be small, but I don't have a hat. No hat. But I'm still loving this. It was still so incredibly adorable. True Inami, I see you. I drew a form. I love this. There's Sunny. I don't know if Sunny's still here, but thank you for making this again. This is still so. Look how squishy I am. So squishable. Okay, back to being big. Lore accurate. So we're going back to our. Wait, is this the right one? Yeah, okay. I was very confused. That's the right one. Lore accurate. I still need to make lore. And like write and do. Because I never had actual VTuber lore, really. I am in the end, I realize this more and more because VTuber space is a lot of like different people now and like a different thing, and like a lot of people have like a stronger lore wise or you know, a role, not necessarily a role playing thing, but like more of a character going on. And I'm just me, and I just really don't want to show my face to the internet. So I'm a VTuber. Hello. I don't know. That's what I do. But I want to have lore too. Like proper. At some point. Wait. Woman with your thing, go away. I need my reference. This is the reference I had like for this. Okay. I'm a bit afraid we made the shoulders even like. Also, I obviously chose one of the worst head angles for myself. I am like my angles for drawing heads got way better, but I struggle with slight tilts. Like the reference doesn't have that. The reference like tilts the head completely to the side, but I wanted to have it like not completely there. And I really struggle with that. But that's probably good that we didn't do it because then we get better at it. Was wondering who that was on the side. Oh, that's the reference is from TrueRef. I don't know if you ever heard of them. Like, I don't know if you draw, but TrueRef has a lot of, like, I bought like a membership on a discount at some point, and they have big packages of references, like really well photographed from my perspective, at least. I find them very helpful, especially for study stuff. Can recommend. Nope, can't draw at all. That's fair. But yeah, like, really like it. Stick figures is the most I can do. Stick figures is the start of every gesture drawing. So, you know, which I want to do again. God, I want to do a lot of stuff, but my energy has been so blah. It actively hurts me when I try physically and emotionally. That's normal. It sounds so bad when you say that, but that's really normal. Starting art is painful because you have a lot of expectations going on. Like, obviously, it's only if you want to start art, right? I mean, it depends. Like, if you have like some kind of condition that your hands hurt, that's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, every time I'm very motivated, I get home and then EP. Vicious cycle. Never follow the EPness. That's the answer. If you get EP and get home and EP, then you're like, okay, we'll just ignore this and go not sleep but do something. And White Monster Energy Drink also does a helpful part, helping you. It's more of a hobby since I used to doodle a lot, and then I got a tablet since I thought it'd be cool to learn. Yeah, no, that's absolutely. I'm just saying, because people are like, it's genuinely uncomfortable drawing, and I think, and I'm the same. The only thing that I would always say to that is like, what drawing does is showing you what you can't do. And that hurts because you have a, you know, it's like a little bit of a constant failure going on. And you'll see it like right in your face because you're like, I want to draw this and this doesn't work out as I thought it would. And then you're just seeing it. And then it depends on how you are. You also compare yourself with like, this looks like I don't know, a drawing of a 4-year-old or something. But that's just not the right thing to, in my opinion, to go for. Not comparing with age. Because I think I've seen this a lot of times. People are like discouraged because I am like, you know, when you're like, oh no, I'm 30. Okay, I'm almost 30. So I'm 30. Why can't I draw like this 16-year-old on the internet? And it's always the thing of like, how long have you been drawing? The 16-year-old probably drew and never stopped, you know? And that's just, they just draw longer than you, even though they're like half your age. And it's a thing, it's a skill to learn. Wonderland, hi! Welcome in, hope you're doing well. It's just a skill to learn, really. I mean, you wouldn't like be like, why can I not weld? As Eisen said it earlier. I want to learn welding. And you're like, why can this 16-year-old weld and I cannot? Because you never did it. Like, it's incredibly simple. It's, you wouldn't be like, yeah, why can I not do this? But with drawing, for some reason, people are like, or like painting or anything, people are like, yeah, why can't I do this? And the answer is because you never did. That's just basically it. And like, what I want to say is draw. Draw is fun. It just hurts a bit, but that's part of it. It's okay. And don't compare to other people online in like a negative way. You know? If you compare and be like, they're doing this, I'm doing this. I don't know. I like the composition that people do in this. Obviously, I don't do this, or I could learn something from that. That is good comparison, right? That's comparison where you're like, okay, I learned something. Comparison like, why am I so bad and why are they so good is not good comparison. I recently built a model of an airship with a lot of small parts. It was very stressful, but I managed to do it. Yeah. Just gotta do it. Yeah, I mean, and with drawing specifically, it just takes a long time. I underestimated that by far. And I guess I am an example of you were not, I don't know if never too old because I wasn't that old, but I was not a person who drew at school. Never, or when I was younger. I started when I was, let me calculate in my head what my age was. 2020, 2021. So I was, wait, in which year are we? 2025. Wait, oh, 2025 minus 4, 5. I was 24. 24, 25, something like this. I just commissioned them if I need art. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. I don't, it's definitely not a must. I just want people to try it out and don't get discouraged before you like start it, you know? Because it's fun and I love seeing art from people. I think one of the most fun things on art, like in art in general, is seeing people draw and seeing what they choose to draw, right? Because commission, like when people get commissioned to draw something, that is very cool and it's very nice and they do cool stuff. But I really, really love when you have like really personal art, because then you see something about the person, right? What are they choosing when they are free to do? What are they choosing to make? And I think that's super cool. One of my favorite things in art. That's why I want to do everyone do art. Because I want to see what everyone's doing. Do people still do that? Oh yeah. There is definitely people who do that. I thought only the big artists do that. I don't know. Like I'm obviously not a pro, right? So I have no idea how the industry is. But I feel like sometimes people don't post that stuff because they're like, yeah, this is not good for my Instagram profile or whatever, because I only post fan art or whatever, anime art or whatever. I don't know. No idea. But I see a lot of people do personal art, like here and there. It's always there. And I really like it. I am big fan of personal art. It's very sad to call it personal art because any art is kind of personal, but you know the idea. But that's why I'm so like, everyone should draw or should do something, because I want to see it. It's a completely selfish thing. I want to see. I want to see how it looks like. If you want to do it, obviously. If you don't want to do art, don't proceed art, because it's meant to be fun. If you don't have fun with it, it's kind of defeating the point a bit. But yeah. How did we get there? I have no idea. Okay, this is our reference hand. Oh, and I time to get the pencil that Yunami said I must draw. Yes. That was, like I said, like obviously only if you want to, but it never was a choice, you know? Like, like there's no choice here. No. Like, obviously. Just do, like, I think one of the saddest thing is when people are like, I'm too old for something. I cannot draw an art again. No, I just think when people are like, I'm too old to learn a hobby or something. I mean, obviously, for some things, you need to be physically able to do it, but not like drawing, painting, or something. Yes, ma'am. Once, ma'am. Good. Go draw. I'm too old to learn astrophysics. I wanted to see something mean. It's like, I don't know if that's the age or the capability, but no, you can do it. I'm sure, if you want it. I started drawing again at 31. Yeah. See? Another one. Not true. There's so many YouTube videos. Yes. We are the adult drawers. Wonderland. I'm a good drawer. Maybe we start from YouTube video, yeah. Wait, why is there space there? Oh, it just doesn't load the emote for me. For me, that was just a blank. Maybe we start from YouTube video, yeah. That's like sadness. Oh. But yeah. I recently so I watch a lot of videos on drawing, but not sure where to start. It's the most stupidest advice. Like, it sounds very stupid and like very duh. Just draw. Take something you really like and draw it. That has the advantage of you're looking at something you enjoy. So it just gave up. That was an interesting thing. But I would say, because like if you're drawing something you like, and it obviously it's stressful and like you gotta learn it and everything, but and like it doesn't work out as expected, but you look at something you like. That's a big part of it. Like when I choose references for studying, I also look always for stuff I like. I like the pose, or I like the person, or I like how it's composed, or whatever. Because you gotta look at the thing for a while. I bought Inami's guide to drawing for dummies. I do not have a guide. I think it's amazing that there is so many art videos out there, but they can only give you so much. And the first step is to start drawing something you like, and then the second step is figuring out what you want to do, and then practice in that direction. That is very helpful. And if you have the ability, like if you really want to follow it, obviously if you find a mentorship or a course or something, do that. Because you get feedback you will not get in online spaces in that form, usually. And I will never do, I don't think I'll ever do a guide for drawing. No, I'm not a teacher. Oh god, that reminds me, I sound like a motivational speaker. Wait 1 second, I gotta link something in Discord. It's just because it's so dumb. I don't have a link for it. I only have it as a download, I think. Yes, I don't think I can. Wait. Shh. Don't you dare starting. I gotta put this into memes. Did I put this into memes already? I'm not sure. Sorry, my brain is, as always, all out there. Never at one topic for too long. I sadly cannot link this here, I think. Can I open copy link? Would that work? Wait. Does that work? Or does this just bring you to a download? Oh no. Ignore what I just sent. I think it's downloading the video. Oh wait, I don't have the mod view on. I can't delete this message. Great. Fuck. I have mod view. I just don't have it on for myself, which is stupid because it would be very helpful. Well, I just watched it on Discord. It's amazing. It's great. I love it. It's a friend sent me that, like, as a motivational speaker, I must say, no, you can do anything. This is amazing. I love it. But yeah, okay, continue on drawing a hand. Got distracted for a second. Don't let your memes be dreams. Microwave your kids. Yes. How many minutes though? You gotta find that out. That depends on your microwave, really. And on the kid, I guess. Please don't microwave your kids, no. No, we don't microwave kids here. Depends how you want them. Medium rare. I just love how it's like put together. It's so funny. Maybe around. Congratulations. Okay, we have a hand. That's a good start. Having a hand is better than not having a hand, I would say, in general. I don't know, maybe. Just throw them in and then check when you have the time again. Stabbing. Yes. Okay, I gotta, like, the thing is the hand must be, like... How would I hold it? I need a box. How would I hold a box? I would probably not do this weird thing with the hand in front and stuff. But probably just put my hands down, honestly. Maybe I gotta change the hand later. But for now we're making an actual sketch, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah. If you believe hard enough, you can do anything, including microwaving your children. Don't worry about it. Disclaimer, please don't microwave your kids. Eisen is like, this is my time to subscribe. Microwaving kids. Thank you, Eisen, for the sub. We got a microwave. Yepers. Also, you can stab people now. That is that is new. That is for today. Today is the first day you can stab in this chat with me, I guess. God, you both have Lime subs. Oh God, I'm so not jealous. No. They're so cute. They're so cute. I wish I could make emotes so cute. Can't though. Not yet. I got gifted by a friend because they said their emotes are so cute. Aw, that's amazing. That's so cute. I think Lime was very fun though, like in general. But streams at a very late time for me, so can't catch them perfectly. Like the streams. We gotta squish the head. 1 second. Yeah, we have a that's a way too long neck. 1 second. I mean, I have a long neck, but not that long. It looks just very weird because the color is now no longer on the same. Yeah. That's better. But yeah. What is next? Second hand technically, but for that I don't have a reference. No. Well, that's because we do not have a. We have a box and not a cup. How would I do that? Oh god. Wait, I need a hand holding. Wait. I need. I got a Discord notification. I was very confused, but it's Eisen. Eisen making an announcement. Hand holding present. Great. This will be the best reference ever. I need it very specifically though. I should really put a mirror next to my table. Now I'm holding the game's words pose. Oh right, I could. Sure, I could make a trophy out of it. Like, you know. Okay, we'll ignore the second hand because I do not have a reference for that right now. And I don't know how to hold a package without looking in a mirror that I do not have here. So in 5 minutes there will be another ad break coming up, so I'm gonna take a reference photo then. I really need a mirror next to my table. I really do. It would be so smart. But I don't have a mirror next to my table, so to my desk. So we gotta wait until the ad breaks there or something else. Or a bunch of mannequins. I actually have like one of these wooden mannequins, like the small ones, but they are not. I don't know. They're not that helpful as I thought them to be, really. And there's like these real cool hand models, right? Like, but they're super expensive, where you can like move everything. It's like it looks like a robot hand, but a human-sized one. I mean, there's always the good part if you have a partner and be like, Tiff had to be more than once. I'll be like, can you sit exactly like that? And now you put your hand there. And now you put your leg like this, and then it's like, yeah, okay. And please do not move. I gotta draw. That did happen before. I am Puppet. You are Puppet. Hello. Welcome home. Time to model again too. I will look in the mirror. Maybe if I need a photo, Tiff has to. Because I can't make a photo of myself like this. Yeah. So hello. Welcome in. Welcome home. Hope shopping was good. And what you wanted. Please don't move for 3 to 4 to 5 business days. Yes. I'm still like the painters of the old times, right? They had models who were like just standing there for hours and hours. Or if you want to, like, if you are like a aristocrat and you want a painting of you, you just stand there. Like, but it's like obviously they will move at some point, like a little bit. That must be so annoying as a painter. It makes sense, right? Because like you gotta move, but having photos is really, really helpful in that regard. No, what did I do? Nothing. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. We are back to drawing patterns. I'm so sorry. But it's literally the biggest part of the whole drawing's patterns. I, I, I didn't think about that. But to be fair, I got the idea for this yesterday evening, so you know. I couldn't even say like I prepared for beforehand, but you know, I couldn't because this was an idea yesterday. It's okay. Once upon a time, Leonardo da Vinci also do this for Mona Lisa. Patterns everywhere. I've been recommended a lot of videos about fine artists at the moment. For some reason, because I mean, for some reason, there's a reason. I am the type of person who is like on their YouTube starting page, and YouTube recommends you something, and I will click on it. And it recommended me a channel who makes mini documentaries about artist lofts in New York, which apparently is a specific thing. I figured out. This has a specific style, apparently, like how they live and how the apartments look like and stuff. It's very cool. It's very, very cool. But that, like, most of these are like fine artists. And now I get recommended fine artists. And it's such a different world than the digital art world. In like how things are talked about and what they are doing. Like what they're doing is not that different, but like how they describe it and how they're doing it is way different than digital art. It's very interesting to watch. And also these lofts, these apartment lofts, I can link the channel later because I think that looks really cool. It's really interesting. It's about a lot of older people still living there and like documented. Like person documents it how it looks like and how long they've been living there and stuff. It's actually quite interesting. Oh, also we have an ad break coming up. So everyone be prepared, get your drink, get your stretch routine and walk around. I will be right back in just a few minutes, so please stay with me. Still not prepared. No! Please stay with me. Enjoy this wonderful, wonderful fan art, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me continue on drawing patterns. Hey. Hello. I am back. Thank you for sticking through the ad and waiting. I hope you all hydrated, walked around, and stretched. That's important. As we figured out, we're all getting older. Time to draw more patterns. Isn't that great? I can actually probably just copy and paste them, to be fair. Like, this is not the final version, so let's see what's happening if we copy them. If this will look fine or just looking very badly. That's a ducker. Dachshund? What is it? Was it in English? What is it called in English? Pet. Sausage. Yes. That's so cute. What are they actually called in English? They have a name. I know they have a name. Dachshund. Okay. It's for me, this is a ducker. So cute. Okay. But yeah, what I was talking about, the New York style apartments about fine arts is very interesting. Fine arts is very different than like at least what's portrayed online is very different than what people do digitally. It's very interesting. Very interesting if you're interested in that kind of thing. Then I can recommend looking into that. Also, if you need inspiration for your decoration of your apartment, can recommend. I wanted to link the channel. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, my blanket is falling apart. 1 second. I hope nothing opens. It's a very big channel. Like I don't know if it's a very big channel, but it's not. Wait, something went wrong. Okay, never mind. It doesn't went wrong. Wait, what is happening with my internet? That's the channel. I have no idea who they are. It's just they popped up in my in my feed, and I click on almost everything YouTube recommends me. To be fair. Which brings me also to videos about I build a house for my tiny hamster. Which is a very cute video about someone who built a cooling house for their hamster. Which is super, super cute. And I shared it, I think, everywhere. Because I was so amazed. It was so cute. We gotta redo these because they are not the right shape. But yeah, as I said, I don't know if I get this done until Christmas. Probably not. Because next week I'm not gonna I'm gonna stream on Monday and maybe on Tuesday, a rare Tuesday stream. But up then 24th until 28th is like Christmas holidays and stuff going on. I mean, not every day, but like I need, recharge time. And then comes New Year's, and then we are in 2026. That's, I don't know. 2025 was a very long year, and at the same time, a very short year. It's very weird. Like a lot happened, and not a lot of positive stuff, at least for me. But at the same time, it 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 felt like short. Long dog. Okay. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. I am so sorry. How should I call you? I want to say MG Awa. Well, why can I not pronounce this? I am so sorry. But it's a long dog. It's very cute. This year went by in a flyer field. And I was just like, no. What? Welcome in. MGA? I call you MGA now. For I am over. I am so sorry. Welcome in. I feel so bad when I cannot pronounce people. We're drawing Christmas illustration here. The longness of dog. The longness of dog has called you. That is fair. It's very cute. What was I saying? I don't remember. But yeah, next week maybe a Tuesday stream, maybe. Because I wanna I mean that's unrealistic, I know, but finishing Silksong 2025 was not gonna happen. Because this is so long, the game. It's so good that we have a lot of playtime, but you know. Try all the remaining bosses. First, try all the remaining bosses. Trust. Just exactly know where to go. I know there is an Act 3, right? So we are in Act 2. That's still a lot going on. But it's so much fun. I really have a lot of fun. As I said earlier, I got a little bit of money. I farmed a bit of money earlier, and I was like, I could just play Silksong today. But no, we draw. It's drawing time. Okay. Give this actually straight lines, because other than that, the form, like the shape, is going places. Okay. I'll just copy the pattern for now onto the other side and liquefy our beloved tool. And then we are gonna put color under. I wanted to make myself a reference image in this break. I said it like 2 minutes before the break, and I completely forgot about it, of course. Why is my brain like this? No references. Okay. Yeah, we're missing the left hand because I didn't take the reference image that I wanted to take right now. But oh, and the tail. The tail we need. Because I actually have a tail. Though I didn't add one into my FTD model yet. One day. One day. I got everything sorted out. Surely. Okay. Tail, a missing hand, and only the big patterns. That's fair. We gotta... Oh, legs. Legs would be good. But yeah, no, next week is Christmas week, so I won't be streaming on Wednesday and only maybe on Friday. Depends, because I have to visit family and that's usually very draining. So we'll see, because I don't wanna be on stream like last Friday. Well, it's just like lots of good food incoming though. Yeah. The thing is I cook on Christmas, so you know. I could just do that for myself. No, but when my dad will be cooking, will be fine. This will be nice. But okay, now I need to look at the reference. That should be higher up. This should be here. No, it will be fine. It'll be fun. I'm just a bit afraid. Like, family is always a bit draining, and at the same time, my grandpa is old, so and it's not doing too well. So it's always scary to visit, you know. Because you don't want to see how bad they're doing. At least I don't want to see how bad they're doing. Which is, you know, we had that topic earlier. Time waits for no one. Okay, I think the hair is actually not big enough. Not long holidays for me this year, working on 29th. Ooh. That's rough. But short holiday is better than no holiday. Okay. Okay, now we gotta... Thing is, I made the chin line very thick, which looks very weird now. Okay. Is the head in general too small? Or is it just the chin line that puts me off right now? Okay, wait. But yeah, what is classic? Like, if you're celebrating Christmas, obviously. If you don't, that's kind of not the case. But if you're celebrating Christmas, what's your classic Christmas dinner? Is there anything, or like Christmas food? Is there anything special, or are you doing something new every year? Because for us, for the longest time, it was pizza, self-made pizza, but no longer. Now I make a duck this year, actually. Usually we make ourselves steak, but this year we'll have make beef roulette. Ooh, that's also very tasty. Now we had like for family tradition for like when I was small and our my parents were still together. We had pizza every year. Christmas self-made pizza, which apparently is very weird. People were very confused why we make pizza on Christmas. It's very tasty. It's Christmas pizza. Okay, that's better. What shall we give us for an earring? Should we do the feathers? Christmas feathers? More. Our Christmas dinner is a bit split up. When everyone visits, we will have one nice dinner. So more like 3 good food nights. Nice. That's nice. Now we have on the 24th, that's where I, like me and Tiv are cooking. Will be our like our Christmas Eve's dinner. And then on the 25th, we are at my grandma's place, but they don't cook anymore because they can't. So my father will be cooking and bring the food there. And then usually we had like on the 26th, we had other grandparents, but due to the lack of them being alive, that kind of fell apart. And Tiv's grandparents this year apparently also don't do anything. So no grandparents. I mean, they're still there, but they don't do a big celebration apparently this year either. So, and I do have an aunt, but that she's no longer talking to us, and that's it for family. So, we'll be very chilled this year, probably. And we have something on the 28th. But one thing I only figured out after I got together with Tiv was that when my family's Christmas or any family gathering at these parts of the grandparents, I never realized this before, but we're all just screaming over each other. Like it's just a lot of shouting and like No one lets anyone actually like finish a sentence. Everyone is just starting to speak louder to be heard. Learn to appreciate a more quiet Christmas. Yeah. No, that's fine. I'll just the one day will be very loud. Because everyone is like my grandparents both have hearing aids but don't use them often. So they are loud by default. And then there is just this thing of everyone's just screaming over each other. Not screaming, shouting. Talking very loudly to be heard. And the first time I brought poor Tiv there, he was like, how do you do this? And like, what do you mean, how do I do what? And I never realized before that this is going on. It's great. And then comes New Year's Eve. I'm not old yet. I don't need such things. Can't hear a thing. Yep. I know he just doesn't like it. Like he has it in, like the hearing aid in, like sometimes, and but he doesn't like it. And he's usually very like he's always been very loud. My grandpa, it's not, but it's not because he didn't hear a thing. Like he's just talking very loud, and it's just amplified by he can't hear a thing, right? And yeah, plus no one's listening to each other, so you know, you get to a very enthusiastic, everyone's talking at the same time. But New Year's Eve is always like one of the chill evenings because I'll like we stay at home every year because of the cats, because fireworks do scare them and we don't want to leave them alone. So it's usually a friend coming over and my mom. And we're playing board games. Which you may think is peaceful, but playing board games or card games with my mom is a lot of things, but not peaceful. We played a game where you had cards that let other people also draw like points or stuff, which they can buy stuff. And you just play the card, right? And then be like, I get one of these things and you get another, like you all get one and two. And my mom declared that it is important for every card she like pulls, I get 1 point and you get nothing every time. This year might be the first year I spent New Year's Eve at home. All plans fell through so far, so maybe I might chill. That sounds good. Yes. As I said, my mom is just like, I get a point and you get nothing. I mean, being chill at home is quite nice. But I'm sorry that all your plans didn't come together. Okay, we're slowly but surely putting color on. I will have to rework the face. I know that. It's just faces are hard. It's not really a big deal. A quiet evening might be the best for the end of this year after all. I feel like a lot of people would say that in this year. I feel 2025 was like, I think we talked about this before, but 2025 was a bit unpleasant and not a nice year for a lot of people. Like it was overall a bit of a rough year. At least from people I know. So just chilling might be not that bad. No, New Year's Eve is like always for me like it's always fondue and chill times. Yeah, face needs work. Not right now though. We have limited focus. And I think this works already pretty well. Looks quite fancy so far. Yeah. I think I just really need a reference for the other hand. And maybe change this one even because this is not how you haul the package. So we gotta figure that out. But I really liked my idea with the frame. I think the frame will add a pretty good framing. Oh. I could also make the, the classic I don't want to draw another hand. We change this hand a little bit and put the other behind our back. You know. Oh, thanks for the save. Yeah. I have no idea when the last save redeem was, but that was when I saved. And put it behind the back, you know. I could also actually, like, not only don't I want to draw the second hand, but to be fair, that could look kind of cute, actually. Okay, we'll try that out in a second. Oh, also, if you hear a cat, the cat has the zoomies right now. She is zooming. Cheating, I like it. No, we are constantly evaluating how we want our drawing to be. Yes, yes. Not cheating. We draw 2 eyes. The eye patch is cheating. It would be kinda here and then behind the back. Sure, sure. Yeah, sure. But wait, if we make it like this, wait, let me move. Okay, one second. I'm sorry, I don't know what my model does. But then it would be, but then the shoulders would be the other way around, right? Wait. Oh god, I really need a mirror next to my table. I would never give a gift like that. But that's okay. We're doing art, not realistic. You know. Doesn't need to be perfectly. It just needs to be believable. The important thing we learned. You forgot the mirror in the break, obviously. That's that did not happen. But I do think this kinda looks cute. Only that our arms are too long. They are way, way, way too long. Where's Inami for gore emote? Oh no, Inami please. I don't know how to make Inami please to an emote. I've been thinking about this because everyone is like, we need this as an emote, but I don't know. What do I need? Oh god. Since I upgraded to Windows 11, my Liquify only works in certain sizes. So it gets stuck quite a bit. Which is really annoying. But my forearms and how they are in this image right now are way, 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 way too long. Not my forearms, my upper arms. So we gotta fix that. Slowly but surely, we're liquefying our way up. This is kind of a little bit fucked now. Oh god, I see so many things I need to change. No. You're just too strong. Strong makes your forearms not necessarily longer. Not your forearms, your upper arms. Even if you're strong, your arms will generally not become longer. Yes. Well, I was also in Eisenstream yesterday. The people who are like making these leg extensions. Nah, I will pull my arms so it'll become longer. I see. I understand. I was like, nope. Don't want to talk about that. That's fair. Okay, so if we put them behind, we gotta make this different then. Wait. I've got an idea. Don't know if it will work out. Oh, I'm gonna have just one arm for a second. Hello, Pocket! Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. We're trying to figure out how to make a composition I like, a pose I like. In general, figuring out life or something like this. No, not really. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a great Friday. Wait. Oh, fuck, is my... No. Pocket. I'm good, Pocketed. Summertime! Hello! Hope you also have a good Friday. Or weekend. And weekend. My brother is calling me, but I gotta ignore him for now. We're streaming right now. How is everyone? Doing good. Thinking of how to change the pose so I don't have to draw a second hand, but I'm not sure if this is how I want it. Not yet. Sure. I've been watching videos on how to rig my own model. It's hard. It's a journey. The thing is, it's once you're a little bit in doing it, it's getting way easier. You just got like, there's like, I don't know if you have the step-by-step tutorials, but like there's like one person who made like a complete thing. I believe in you. You can do it. Like that was very helpful to rig this one. And I was thinking it would be a fun weekend project, but apparently we'll be doing this for months. For months, I wouldn't say. I don't think you need months for it. But a weekend project depends on how much you can focus on one weekend. You know. I don't know how long I rigged on this. A long time, actually. Do we like this? No. No, we don't like this at all. Okay. Back to I need another hand reference. All right. We have giant 4. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm just undoing everything I did the last few minutes. But we gotta do something in the giant 4 or like giant upper arm. Did she have such upper arms? This is so out of proportion for me. It's just that they're just too long. So it will be ready for summertime. That's true. But yeah, like, good luck rigging. I believe in you. YouTube, there's a lot of good YouTube tutorials for that. Especially the ones that give you step by step, but this takes, like, you think you'll just warp things into place, and it's basically it, but it's not. Like, don't be discouraged. It will be working out. I wish I was rich so I could pay someone, but I'm cheap with my hobbies. Getting a good rig is expensive. So, but you can do it. It is available. Okay, let me put all of this. Wait, I need the lower body then too. We gotta fix some anatomical issues here. That I wish I would have seen sooner, but I didn't. Yes. So all my pattern drawing was in vain a little bit because I messed things up. I'm sure your rig will turn out good. But I think this is what people say when they like say VTubing is expensive. Is like if you want all the fancy stuff, that is really expensive. But you can also do the stuff yourself. And it'll be fine. Need some catnip? Need some catnip. Then you can buy the world. Surely. Yeah, it's expensive hobby. That's why it's better to do everything yourself. It's just like real life. I mean, you can like get stuff like partially made and partially make it yourself. I think you can definitely find a middle way. But in general, it depends how you calculate your own cost. You know? How much you cost, but like oftentimes doing stuff yourself can save you some money. That's true. But sometimes it's just not worth it. If you really don't like doing something, you can pay someone to make it like not like to get yourself poor, but like pay someone to make it like way quicker than you. That's worth it. VTubing is for rich snobs. That's why I'm VTubing, obviously. Because I am rich. I'm living in a what do rich people do? I'm living in a 20-room mansion, which is obviously just the you know, the winter house. Yes, yes. Have some catnip and take over the world. Yes. That's how it works. No, but like actually it really depends. I'm living in a yacht on a plane. That sounds very cold. Or is it inside the plane? Then it's not that cold, probably. Oh, Crafty! Hello! Welcome in, everyone! Wait, let me give you a shout out. Hello, hello! How are you doing? What you no, I saw what you were doing. You were doing a new Pathfinder character, right? Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello. I am Inami. I'm a cat and not a wolf. Don't believe anyone who says otherwise. And I'm drawing and I'm gaming on stream. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the raid, Crafty. Hoi Inami. Hi. Do you want to share some art tags? It was yes, I saw. I was lurking earlier. We are trying to figure out a pose right now, and overall, what this will be like a Christmas illustration of my character, but I need to figure out how and what. That makes sense. Sure, just need to export. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you. So this was our first sketch, and this is where we are now. Just figuring out stuff. Yeah, like when you're ready, please feel free to. Look at. Feel free to share. And thank you for the raid. And welcome in, everyone. Hope you have a good time, and I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful stream. I hope you're doing well too. Gonna start the new year out soon. Can't be too early. I'm slow, okay? I am slow and I know. But yeah, and I need to realize what I want to do. Yeah, I can't make up my mind sometimes. It's I just struggle with some basic things sometimes. And here I want okay, so I have this beautiful reference, right? But she's holding a cup, and I don't want to call the cup. I want to hold like a little gift, like a little present. But I don't know how to do the hand. So I wanted to make myself a reference in the last break, which I completely forgot. So that didn't happen. So I'm now struggling. Okay, working on next year's Christmas piece. Ah, yes. Gotta plan ahead. Would be smart sometimes. But yeah. I hope everyone is doing wonderfully well. We are struggling with the hand and talking about basically everything. Here's what you're working on. Thank you for sending. Ooh. Wait. I need a new canvas for this to show. That looks cool. Battle Creek. No stranger to combat. Strong sides with intent and... Wait. I don't know what else they're sending in. Well, this looks so cool. In full armor. Ah, and you had like different ideas of armor. Oh god, that reload. Sorry. I wanted to know what the character is about. Like I'd never played Pathfinder, but that's actually a D&D player. Like I play last thing, so I wanted to know what the character is about. But it's very pretty, and yet like different designs. And this what you decided for? Oh, I love that you have like all the details in the hair and stuff. I'm a big fan of little trinkets and accessories on art. So who are they gonna be? Strong? Is this like a specific campaign? I'm terrible writing, just taking notes is fair. I can't read my own notes either. So this looks cool. Do you want to share what is it about? What the campaign will be about? Or like is it just a character for like just for funsies? Thank you for sharing. Strong and fights with grace. That makes sense. Elegant. Very cool. Thank you for sharing. And now back to mine. Struggle. The campaign is called Seasons of Ghosts. Oh, is it the horror? Is it a horror campaign? Spooky times. Are you playing this with Nyx? I think she showed me a character for a spooky campaign. I will be yes. Okay. She said like there will be spooky times, and it was like an idea for a character. Cause we've been nerding out on tabletop RPGs while mentorship. We're very productive. Don't worry about it. Nice. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for sharing. And if you need to go or like just chill and like relax after stream, please do this. Your character is super cute. Yeah. And like completely just one interest from how I understood it. Will be. I hope you have a lot of fun in the campaign. Yeah, let's stretch out and vibe. That's good. That's a good thing to do. We are trying in these trying times. Trying to draw a hand. We could also work on the face and on the dress. Actually, everything. No, all's good. But yeah. I hope everyone is doing great. You got this, I believe. Thank you. Yeah, I will be probably change later. Like, I don't know how this is for you, but I sometimes have to like let things lie down for a while, like just not look at it. If you hear a cat in the background screaming, she gets food and she's very loud. It's just meow, meow, meow. Pet the mouse. The mouse does not want to be petted. The mouse wants to have food. And for some reason, since like a couple of days, she's always loud, but since like a couple of days, she's really loud. She's like meow, screaming. Not sure. I think it's mother. I'm starving. Yeah, chill game and maybe draw some more than tonight. I have Pathfinder. Ooh, have fun. Yeah, this is basically cat. Meow, meow. And she sometimes sounds like a duck. I'm not sure how she learned that. Okay. Maybe we'll go away from the body for a second and go back to the face because I need to look at something different. Dum, dum, dum. Wait, where is my face? Here. But yeah, what were they talking about me? I don't remember. Something very important, probably. But I have actually nothing planned for this weekend. I was like thinking if I planned something for the weekend this week, but not really. I've cleaned yesterday, so I don't even need to do that. Thanks for stretch. Imagine planning. I'm a big planner. Like I make lots of plans that have a 60% chance of never happening, but I do plan them. But I already cleaned this week. Like completely. So I'm done with that. I'm probably gonna I want to draw. That's one thing, but maybe I'm gonna also start Warframe again. Cuz I heard very very positive things about the old piece. Roll the dice and see where it takes you. That's also fair. Oh, we're having another ad break coming up soon, so be prepared this time. Get yourself some water, like, or know where the water is, and we're gonna have a stretch water and walk around break in just a second. Fallen's back to stab. Heard it's all open worlds now. Back today. Bye. Bye. Thank you for the save. Have a nice weekend. Might be prepared. That's good. So this will be our last ad break probably. Won't get too long. Have a great meeting. Sorry, got all busy. Oh, don't worry about it. Work is priority, not answering or like chatting in a stream. So I'll be stretching, and please enjoy this fan art while I'm gone, and I'll be right back. Hello, I am back. And I've just realized that I'm really tired. So I'm sorry for making you stay through an advertisement. Now stopping stream. But I need food. And I need chill Friday evening. So let's see where to bring you. Oh, scam. I'm sorry for scamming. But I will bring you to another wonderful art stream that I found. I don't know this person, so please behave and be nice. I don't know who they are, but I've discovered this stream like a few days ago. And I think they have a really nice vibe and like seem very nice. So we're used to it by now. Yeah, and they have very, very cute art. So yeah, thank you for hanging out, everyone. I'll be back on Monday, and then we'll have a Christmas break of streaming. I'll make a Discord announcement. But yeah, maybe we'll have a Tuesday stream, maybe. And I cannot promise that this will be finished before Christmas. But we'll figure it out. Maybe not. So yeah, thank you for hanging out. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And Crafty, thank you for the raid. And see you all next week. Bye bye.